So it's been about 3 months since I went no contact with my dad. It's getting easier now, but in the beginning, it was really, really hard. I felt like an overwhelming sense of like mourning him, like grief. I had urges to like go back to places that I actually remember good, happy times with him and just kind of cry by myself. And ugh, I had such bad anxiety, especially at night. I kept like jumping out of bed and just thinking that I was going to see a call or a text that my dad had passed away. And so I started just having anxiety attacks like every single night, like the first week that I made the decision to really, really, truly be done. So it was just like so much fear of like, oh my gosh, now my dad's going to die. What if he dies? Like, well, just over and over in my head, and then feeling guilty, and then just so many different feelings that I kept like just going and fighting myself with. So yeah, the first week and a half was just so hard. Like I just went back and forth. But as the time has gone on, it's been a lot easier, and I feel more at peace with my decision. I do feel happier. I do feel like I'm vibrating higher now that I've just accepted that my dad, even though he's my dad, he's not a good person, and some of the things that he's done in his life it's just no. And I have to really like acknowledge that now. And so when I really just stick to the facts and not glorify and have the rose-colored glasses, that's what makes it easy. But then as soon as I start just going off on like just the few good moments where I did feel like he was actually my dad, that's where I break down. And it's hard because he is getting older. He's not healthy. He is moving slower. He is having health issues. I know that like he's just had bitter and anger for 70 years, 71 years, and he hasn't taken care of himself. He's just been out chasing women and doing drugs his entire life, essentially. And he's just the single bachelor that we all knew that he would be. So that's what's hard, is that when I made this decision, I realized that like, I guess like, unless something miraculous awakens within my dad before he passes, that the next time I see him will be, when he passes. I feel like I want to do part 3 on what I feel, but yeah. So if any of you are going through the same thing, I feel you.